Hello guys, this is me Amani from the Coding Academy by Amani, and welcome back to this series of C programming. In previous video, we learned about what is loop and why do we need loop statements. In this tutorial, we will learn about while loop in C. So let's get started. Loops are used to repeat code until a specific condition. In C programming, we have three types of loops. We have for loops, while loops, and do while loop. In previous video, we learned about for loop. If you didn't watch this video, please click to this link to learn about for. In this video, we will learn about while loop. The syntax of while is as follows. We have the keyword while, after we have the test expression, and we have the body of the loop. So, how while loop works? The while loop evaluates the test expression inside the parentheses. If this test expression is evaluated to true, the statement inside the loop will be executed. If the test expression is evaluated to false, the loop will be terminated and this body of the loop will not be executed. So let's go to the first example and learn more about the while loop. In the first exercise, we will print numbers from 1 to 10 by using while loop. So here, the first thing, we will write the syntax of the while loop. So we have while. Here we will add our test expression. Here our condition is to write from 1 to 10. So the test here, our test variable must be less than 10. Less or equal to 10. So we have here e is less or equal to 10. Here we used a new variable e, so we have to do the variable declaration. We have int e. So while e is less than or equal to 10, what's the code will do? It will just print to us the e, printf %d, and let's do /n, and we have e. This exercise is so simple to begin with the while loop. Here, what do we need here? We need to increment this e. So here, the incrementation value here will be e++. So how this program will work? We have here a variable e, the condition, test expression. Here we have e is less than 10. So e must be less or equal to 10. We have here in the first statement, e is equal to 1. So the test expression is evaluated to true. The program will write to us e, which is equal to 1. After, e will be incremented to 2. Now, in the second iteration, the value of e is equal to 2. This test expression is still true. So the program will write the value of e, which is 2. After, the value of e will be incremented to 3. We will come again to this test expression, and the test expression will be evaluated. E is equal to 3, it's true, etc. until coming to e will be equal to 11. So we have here while e is less or equal to 10, e is equal to 11. So the test expression is false. The program will not enter here, and the loop will be finished and the program will be finished because we don't have code after this statement. So let's try this program together. As you can see here, the result, we have the result of our program. We print the number from 0 to 10. I hope you understand this exercise. Now let's pass to the following exercise, which is we will find the maximum between 5 numbers by using while loop. To find the maximum between 5 numbers, the first thing that we have to do, we have to enter those 5 numbers. So here we are repeating the action to enter 5 numbers. That's why we are going to use a loop statement. Here we are going to use while. So here, while, for example, we will use counter as variable. that will control to us if the number that we enter is equal or less than 5. So here we have int counter. We will define counters equal to 1 because it will start from 1 until 5. So here what we are going to repeat to ask user to enter 5 number. So we have here printf, please enter a number. And we will memorize it by scanf %d, and we will register those numbers in a new variable that we will call, for example, number. So let's declare this number. So each time we use a new variable, we have to go back and to do the declaration of this variable. For example, here number. Now each time that I will enter a number, I will compare it to the biggest number. Okay, a maximum, a variable that we will declare it in the variables here. So we have int max, for example, equal to 0. Here we have the maximum value that we will work with. It's equal to 0. Here I will enter a number. I will compare this number to the maximum value. So we have here if the if statement is inside the while because we will always compare the entered value with the maximum, so we have to repeat it. So if number is bigger than max, the maximum will take the value of number. Here we finish to compare the value with the maximum number. Here the counter, in the first iteration the counter is equal to 1. Here we have to increment this counter. Each time we have to increment the value of counter. Here after finishing the while, we have to write at the last time what is the value of the maximum. So we have here printf the maximum value is %d, and we have max. So here by using while we find the maximum between 5 numbers. The first thing here, the condition is we have 5 numbers, so we have to add a condition to control to us is the number of variables that we enter is equal or less or greater than 5. So here while the counter is less or equal to 5, you will execute this code. When the counter will be bigger than 5, this code will be finished until here, and this code will be executed. So the code outside of the while will be executed if this test expression is false. So the first thing here, we will ask the user to enter number. We will compare this entered number each time with the maximum value, which is 0. If the entered number is bigger than 0, so the maximum will take this value until finished. So let's try together this program. Please enter number. For example, I have 2, 3, 55, 10, and 100. Here you can see the result. The maximum value is 100. So it's okay, we don't have a problem with this program. Now let's pass to the following program. Here, the last exercise here, we will display to the screen number from 1 to 10 with 5 numbers per line. So here we have to write 5 numbers per line. So we have to enter 20 numbers and we have 5 numbers per line. Here we will use another method. We are not going to take numbers from user. We are just going to use the value, one variable that will give us the value. So here we have int e. It will start from 1. Here, what is the action that will repeat here is to write 5 numbers per line. So we will write the first 5 numbers, after we will repeat to write the second 5 number, after the third, and after the last. So here we are repeating something. That's why we are using while loop. While e is less or equal to 20, we are going to use this e. So we have here printf. How many numbers? We have 5 numbers. So we have %d, %d, and we have %d. Here we have 5 numbers. For each line we will write 5 numbers. Here between numbers, let's add a tab. We will add space by numbers. So here, to add spaces between numbers, we use /t. So here we have /t, and we have here /t. And we are going to take those numbers, and we have here, after the last %d, we have to add /n to go to a new line. So we have here, we are going to write e plus 1, e plus 2, e plus 3, e plus 4. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are going to write e, which is equal to 1, after 2, 3, 4, 5. And here, it will start here by e, it's equal to e plus 5. Here we finish by 5. Okay, so here it will start from 6. The second line will start from 6. Let's try it together. As you can see here, we have the first line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After, here the second line must start with e plus 5. So e, or the value of e, it's 5. It's 1, sorry, the first one. After, to increment it, we add 5. So the second line must start with 6. Here, we wrote until 10, 15, and until 20. I hope you understand the idea of this exercise, and you understand the main idea of while. As we said, while it's loops used to repeat a code until a condition. Our condition here is always between those parentheses. So if you like our video, please don't hesitate to leave us a like or to leave us a comment if you have any question, and please get subscribed to our channel to get notified with the following video. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.